Every day, our experts advance cybersecurity for areas like AI, healthcare, and autonomous transportation, delivering on our promise of a secure future. Discover how AIS can support you, and if our promise inspires you, join our team. Advance your mission with AIS.
Right in the very center of upstate New York, there's a region that's bustling with new opportunity, state-of-the-art industry, education, and innovation, with history, world-class cuisine, and new and exciting things to do.
Welcome to Oneida County.
This is Oneida County, New York, and we're just getting started.
It's your turn to be the spin doctor, the game changer, and the hit maker. Because with all the award-winning gaming, dining, and entertainment Turning Stone has to offer, you can be whoever you want to be, especially when you want to be out with your crew. Turning Stone Resort Casino. It's your turn.
Hey, fans! For all the up-to-the-minute news on the UFX, go to the official website of Urban Fitness Extreme at ufxpro.com. Keep up with all your favorite teams and athletes. Get your tickets for upcoming events and check out our broadcast schedule. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram at UFX League for behind-the-scenes access and exclusive content. Visit ufxpro.com and follow us today.
We honor our indigenous roots and international history. Lacrosse is more than a game. We play with speed, heart, and precision. Young, modern, electric, inclusive, growing across the globe. Lacrosse is everyone's sport, governed globally by World Lacrosse.
Every player knows the skills you learn on the field can be the foundation for anything you choose to do in life.
Thank you for connecting me to a greater community.
We're growing beyond goals on the field.
And our futures are united.
So thank you, Lacrosse,
For inspiring me to be me.
We are better,
Safer,
And wiser together.
and we're building a stronger future
For everyone.
From our unique origins to the modern game, the global lacrosse community has been preparing for this moment. Together, we step into a new chapter of growth, competition, unity, and inspiration for the next generation. At the Olympic Games in Los Angeles, we continue growing together.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back inside the Nexus Center for another game here in Utica, New York at the 2024 World Lacrosse Men's Box Championship. Australia will be taking on Hungary. Australia undefeated, a 17-12 win over Puerto Rico, 14-11 win over Slovakia. And Hungary, 2 losses, 17-9 loss against Puerto Rico, a 15-12 loss against Slovakia. So the two will meet here. Your scratches for Hungary: Janos Muz, Laszlo Bajonski, Martin Gal, Oliver Hollow, Thomas Shemin, Drew Lukacs, as they've got a lot of injuries going on that side. And for Australia, Chris Plum, Hamish Mathwin, Ben Muxlow, and Lucas Parsons. Starting in net for Australia, 26, Lucas Deshawn, and for Hungary, 49, Dirk Robertson. As the referees get things going here at the face-off. Mackie Jenner happy to be here with you this afternoon as Bell will take things off for Australia. Now on that far side, Templeton swings that up to Tyler Reynolds. Now the assistant captain in Carter. Reynolds now with it again. Swings it over to the near side, Wood. Lefties trying to get some motion going here. Quick ball movement. Steps around his defender. A shot there from Winnan, but a great save from Robertson early on here. Now Hungary going the other way. Portnoy. He'll wind up with a big shot. Pick that corner over the shoulder of Deshawn to get Hungary their first goal of the game. Again, a great seal coming from Carson Cowburn. And just a great step down shot here from Portnoy. Portnoy has had 3 goals so far in this tournament, and so that will be his 4th of this lengthy tournament. Portnoy with it now on the near side boards. Up to Nathan Twisk. Back over the righties. Another shot. Great block there from Dennis. Now here comes Australia. Landels. Up to Panting. On that right side, working with Winnan. Finds the lefties. Takes a shot over his defender. Bouncer will go for Wood. Matt Wood comes quickly out of that corner. And just like that, tie things up 1-1. Again, that little hitch move gets around his defender. So much control to be able to throw a few fakes and get past not just one, but 2 defenders coming around and out of that corner. So Matt Wood, his 6th of the tournament, 1st of the early afternoon. Hungary trying to get that one over center. Bell will pick it up off the boards on that far side. Up over center is Templeton. Finds Reynolds coming off the bench. Back over to that right side, Carter. Now up to Winnan, spin move. Trying to get through 2 defenders. Big outside shot and a great save there from Robertson. Now up to Sibber. On the inside now, Portnoy back up at the top to Goodmanson. Leading scorer for this Hungary offense. Now on the far side, trying to take the alley. A great save there from Deshawn. A reset issued, so some more time to work with here as they swing it over to the left side. A heavy shot coming from Twisk. Portnoy tries to get underneath, but a great defensive set there from Australia. Panting. Wood looking for his 2nd bouncer, but a nice kick save off the leg pads. Panting tried to find a Wood in the middle. Lucas Wood and Matt Wood working on that left side. Swings it over to the righties. Panting back over to Wood. 8 on the shot clock here. Finally, a big shot from the outside, but just unable to get that one on target as that one will bounce out of bounds. Hurrying over center is Calburn, but a back over violation. So here comes Australia. Hockey, a great shot there, but again, swallowed up by Robertson. Furez coming over center, but great pressure there from Templeton. Now to Nathan Twisk, who's got 5 goals, 10 assists so far this tournament. Going underneath, a little bounce shot, just too short. And here comes Templeton. Good decision there to slow things down and find Reynolds up at the top to get the offense on the floor. Reynolds onto the left side. Back to the righties, a shot there. Great save from Robertson. Carter couldn't get that one on target. We're gonna get a penalty here for a cross-check against Hungary's Dylan Portnoy. So the lone goal scorer will now sit for 2. And we'll get a look at this Australia power play. Reynolds will set things up here at the top. They'll go righty strong here. Winnan back around to the lefties, trying to find a one-timer in the middle. Winnan. Down low, cross crease, look there! And Marcus Arambatsis finds the back of the net. And a power play marker for Australia as they regain a 2-1 lead. Again, that cross crease, quick stick. So lethal. One more look again. All the defenders' heads turn towards that ball side. Head on a swivel, so important. .9:44 remaining here. We'll go back to 5-on-5 as referees just making sure that's off the clock. Now Hungary. Fira is still trying to find some help over center as heavy pressure coming from Australia's forecheck. Griffin Bartos. Great one-on-one defense there. Ryan Landels causes that turnover. Nathan Bell now flips it up to Panning. On the right side, shakes over his defender and finds Matt Wood. Cross crease look again, Winnan a great step there, just too far past that far side post. Now Lucas Wood up and over to Winnan once again. Goes airborne, and Winnan finds the back of the net. And a beauty at that. We'll get another great look again, just so shifty, takes that alley, takes off his left foot and able to just put that one over the shoulder of Robertson. So a 3-1 lead now for Australia. 3 different goal scorers as well. A holding penalty now going to David Furez. Oh, excuse me, that's going to Australia. So now we'll get to see Hungary go on the power play. Swinging it around that far side. Big overhand shot there. Great stop. Another one, testing him early on this power play. But Deshawn coming up big early on. Dennis finds Lucas Wood, flips it up to Reynolds. Panning now on the top, trying to kill some clock here. 1:20 remaining on their penalty kill. Panning flips it over to that right side. Reynolds gets a shot off. And just like that, already at our first media timeout. So we will be right back in a few short moments. .38 remaining here in the opening quarter. Australia up 3-1 over Hungary. And a great battle here so far between the two teams. So fun to be able to watch so many different teams compete. I've had the luxury of calling a variety, as I was just here earlier with the Netherlands and Austria. One minute and 12 seconds remaining on the penalty to Nathan Bell of Team Australia. So a good opportunity here, of course, for Hungary to try to get back within one. Now starting with it down in the corner, Bartos. Back up to Goodmunson. I'll let that one fly. Deflected off of a Australian defender. And oh my goodness, the speed. Unsuccessfully able to bring that one over center. Bartos couldn't quite hang on to that one. A good shot on target there. Goes up and into the netting, but off the goalie. So they will remain with possession. Griffin Bartos over to the left side. Big wind up there from Nathan Twisk. And these two teams trade power play goals. Twisk just steps into that one and lets it go. I mean, may as well. When no one's coming up to pressure you and you're able to have that space, it's an offensive player's dream. Now Griffin Bartos trying to get through this heavy pressure from Australia. Again, back to 5-on-5 as Baggy passes it over to Twisk. Bartos takes a rip there, bounces wide. Will stay in bounds, but an over and back violation. Mullins sends that one up to Reynolds on the far side. Up to Carter, carrying it over to the righties. Still trying to survey, look for an option. Wood flips inside there, bouncer 5-hole. Matt Wood is second of the game. And look at this two-man game to perfection. Sets a great pick there for Lucas Wood, who was able to get that separation And Matt Wood, a great little roll inside. Gets that one extra step around his defender and able to put that one home. Two-goal lead here for Australia. Goodmanson trying to shift around his defense. Now Cowburn from behind the net, a little behind the back action. And they'll wire that one, but a shot clock violation. A great defensive set from Australia. Matt Wood steps into that one, tried to bring that one 5-hole again, but that time Robertson all over it. Goodmanson bringing that one over center. Still, again, so much pressure from this Australian defense. Bartos takes the alley, gets a step on his defender, tried to go back short side, but a great stop. And Australia will push the other way. Finds panning up top, and he'll go for a change. Reynolds tucks underneath there, step off the post and in. What a shot there. Again, just able to tuck underneath the alley. And that is Aaron Batsy's second of the afternoon. So Australia with the 3-goal lead now. As we've got quite the content crew up here, I will say. Tyler Klarner with Australia, Garrett Eddy holding down the fort, and my good pal Kyle McDonald from Halifax working with the Haudenosaunee Nationals. So it's a party up here. Portnoy with it at the top. 4:30 to go here in the first quarter. Takes a shot there, a great block from Bell. 5 on the shot clock. Gonna need to get something to go. And a last-second bouncer from Peter Goodmanson for his 8th of the tournament. And again, shot clock winding down. His stick was able to reach around Bell, giving him that kind of extra edge. You see a great block shot from Bell initially, and then Goodmanson just able to get that one extra step there and uses that stick to reach around and put that one home. So 5-3 now your score. Back over to that right side, quick stick. And what an answer for Lucas Wood. That cross crease, so vital for so many teams' offenses here. As again, the righties handling it, and a great little pop there from Lucas Wood. You see, he kind of just gets his defender tied up on his back. And a great goal for Lucas Wood. So a 6-3 game here despite the score clock, as I think they just gave the goals to the wrong sides. Reynolds trying to take his defender one-on-one. Flips that one back up to Lucas Wood. Over to Matt Wood now. On that left side, working. Finds Winnan. Tries to get a shot there. Winnan able to pick up the rebound and get a reset as well. Bobbled that pass. And now Coburn picks it up and goes the other way for Hungary. This Australia defense and forecheck just absolutely smothering Hungary all over the floor. Even when Hungary kind of has that 5-on-5 set, their shot clock's already down to like 15 seconds just because this pressure's been so high. Now coming out of the corner here is Carter. Lucas Wood on the crease, tried to go far side. Instead, we'll go up to the top. Now up to Matt Wood. Couldn't connect on that. Pass to Carter. Panning, 15 to shoot. Lucas Wood. Another great pick set from Matt Wood, and he'll go sub shot, far side corner. And that is Matt Wood's hat-trick goal here in the opening frame. As again, just a great example of a pick and roll. Anyone watching this game, that is textbook stuff right there. So Australia up by a decent margin here with 2 to play. Wood swings that one over to the far side in Reynolds. Reynolds surveys, flips it up to the latest scorer in Matt Wood. Wood now trying to get inside. Winnan, 5 to shoot. Finds Lucas Wood. And what do you know? Lucas Wood finds his second. Again, a great feed inside. And as an offensive player, your change of speed is so critical. You see he's kind of just walking with this defender. He's able to push off. Now he starts that hard cut towards the center and able to kind of change that corner. And Australia's offense just firing on all cylinders here early on. Templeton brings that one over. Now Aaron Batsy's over to Panning on that right side. Finds Wood. Matt Wood, that is. Aaron Batsy's looks to wind up. Goes back up to Wood. Cross over to the righties. Now Matt Wood goes underneath. Tried to find Winnan. We've got a minute to go here in the opening frame. Nathan Twisk trying to, again, get past this heavy forecheck from Australia as they've got 10 to shoot. Portnoy wind up there, smothered by Deschamps. Australia up the far side boards. Reynolds. Fakes a little there, but finds Panning off the bench. 15 to go here, 6 on their shot clock, gonna have to go quickly. An outside shot there, saved by Robertson. And as time winds down, that will do it for the opening frame here. My score that I've got, 8-3 for Australia, but I will double check with our timekeepers and make sure I've got that right, because again, numbers are not my strong suit. We'll be right back after this.
We honor our Indigenous roots and international history. Lacrosse is more than a game. We play with speed, heart, and precision. Young, modern, electric, inclusive, growing across the globe. Lacrosse is everyone's sport, governed globally by World Lacrosse.
It's your turn to be the spin doctor, the game changer, and the hit maker. Because with all the award-winning gaming, dining, and entertainment Turning Stone has to offer, you can be whoever you want to be. Especially when you want to be out with your crew. Turning Stone Resort Casino. It's your turn.
All right, so I did double check, and it is indeed 8-3. So it looks like I can count to 8 and count to 3, which is good. Always gotta make sure my brain is operating even on a basic level, but so far so good. So Australia with a dominant start here as they head into the second quarter. Matt Wood with 3. Lucas Wood and Marcus Aaron Batsies with 2, and Winnan with a single. On the Hungary side, 3 different goal scorers: Goodmunson, Portnoy, and Twisk. All 3 of those have been contributors in the past 2 games as well. But a 4-goal run from Australia to end that first quarter. So again, a dominant effort, and a lot of credit to their defense as well, as they've just been pressing all over the floor. It's a very athletic Australian team, and they're definitely using that speed to their advantage, and a very high pressured defense as well. They're all over this Hungary offense. Reynolds tried to find Templeton. Templeton, one of those speedy defenders for this Australian team. Lucas Wood down to Aaron Batsies. Tries to find him on the slip, unable to do so. Reynolds will flip it back over to that left side. A bouncer, but a good save from Robertson. Now Carson Calburn trying to find some help, and he does. Peter Goodmunson, the captain for Hungary, also has a goal here early on. Griffin Bartos now steps into that one, but it goes wide. Nathan Twisk. Now here comes Australia. Aaron Batsies tries to find Panning with the behind the back look, but Robertson able to stop that one. Now here comes, on that far side, Bartos. Now on the near side. Lets that one fly. A great soak and save from the netminder. Back up to Australia in Mullins. Flips that one up to Matt Wood. Reynolds. Bounce shot to that far corner. What a goal here from Tyler Reynolds. As you see again, just so much speed coming out of this top side, and he's shooting off of his back foot, which can be so hard to gain so much power from. As you see, he's kind of falling towards that backside, steps off his right foot, but again, So much power coming from your legs, your hips, your arms, shoulders, everything, putting all that torque into the shot, and that's exactly what Reynolds was able to do there. Here comes Templeton, puts that one home. And the fans behind the glass are loving that one. And the fans up here are chanting for the Australian, Templeton. A great individual effort, as we'll get a great look here. C just beats two defenders. The lone Australian there able to put that one past Robertson. Toby Templeton. The opening goal here for Australia. Panning sends that one up to Aaron Batsies, who's got a pair as well. Couldn't quite connect on that pass. So Hungary with another opportunity here. Twisk finds Goodmunson, steps into that one. A great blocked shot from Dan Mentplay. Steps around his defender, a great kick save. Loose ball recovery from Twisk, and a little bit of stuff going on here in the center with Mike Baggy and Dan Mentplay. So they're gonna give them both a little timeout. So a cross-checking penalty going to Australia and a roughing penalty going to Hungary. So they'll send them to the penalty box. It's coincidental minors. They'll get some time to, think about what they did in there till the next stoppage of play. So we'll remain 5-on-5. Hungary will start with possession at the center line, and it will be the captain, Peter Goodmunson. Steps into that one was Griffin Bartos. Now here comes Templeton, one man to beat. Templeton, a great decision there to kind of slow things down, spin out, pass it to the offense, and let him go to work. Reynolds on the near side. He'll step into that one, but a great blocked there from Hungary. And now Calburn coming up and over center. Calburn spins it back over to the right side. Sambuki sends it to Goodmunson once again. Shifty righty, tries that bounce shot, but another blocked shot for this Australia defense. A bit of a miscue, but Calburn able to collect over at center. Flips that one, heads up. Twisk. Bounce pass over to Goodmunson, right back to Bartos. Steps into that shot, but gets into the stick. And here comes Australia. They had numbers, but again, couldn't quite connect on that pass. And Bratzies will play from behind the cage, finds Panning, tries that underhand shot. Now back over to the left side and winning now. Batzi sends it back down to Wood. Winning, trying to come up with it in the center. Unable to do so. 7 on the shot clock. Matt Wood over to Lucas Wood, will let one go. A great shot on target and able to get his own rebound, and he'll just walk in maybe a time to kind of slow it down, but I think he saw his team kind of getting to the bends, thinking that they weren't going to get that reset in time. So Hungary will pick this one up with Bartos. Again, look how far out this Australia defense is, pushing them all the way out to the outside. Goodmanson gets underneath, goes airborne, trying to put it back short side, but he stepped in the crease, so no goal. But a good effort there. Here comes Australia the other way. Ryan Landels. Little quick pass in there to Carter. Anson Carter finds the back of the net now. As again, a great little slip inside. As he caught his defenders sleeping there. Seven different goal scorers for Australia. So an offense by committee indeed, as they're up 11-3, under 10 to go here in the first half. Calvert steps into that one. Number 6 from all the way outside. An absolute rocket as he just steps into that one. We'll get another great look here. Again, just recognizes that space and really able to execute on that shot as he finds the back of the net for the 4th time for this squad. 17 years old. He goes to Episcopal High School in Virginia, but a Kitchener-Waterloo guy, 17 years old. Just crazy. Crazy. Twisk finds Goodmanson. Gets underneath there, tries to let that one go. Goodmanson, a bouncer there. A great stop there from Deshawn, and Australia trying to look for that stretch pass in transition. But Hungary able to make the stop going the other way. Eight minutes remaining, 4 to shoot. Gonna need to get something off. And unsuccessful. Again, you just look at the way that this Australia defense sets up, and it is just smothering. Our second media timeout. We will be right back.
We honor our Indigenous roots and international history. Lacrosse is more than a game. We play with speed, heart, and precision. Young, modern, electric, inclusive, growing across the globe. Lacrosse is everyone's sport, governed globally by World Lacrosse.
It's your turn to be the spin doctor, the game changer, and the hit maker. Because with all the award-winning gaming, dining, and entertainment Turning Stone has to offer, you can be whoever you want to be. Especially when you want to be out with your crew. Turning Stone Resort Casino. It's your turn.
Back inside the Nexus Center here for day 4 action of the 2024 World Lacrosse Box Championships here in Utica, New York. Mackie Jenner here, happy to be with you. 7:53 remaining in this first half. Australia a commanding 11-4 lead over Hungary. But Hungary the last to get onto the score sheet. Australia starting with it down in the far corner. The referee will blow this one into play. And here we go, Braden Panning sends that one up and over center to Matt Wood, who's got a hat trick here. Now to Lucas Wood. Trying to find some help, take some healthy checks there. 15 on the shot clock. Carter goes inside, tried to find that flip pass. A great cross crease look to Wood, but Robertson all over that one. Now back to the near side with Panic. Still trying to find an option. A little tic-tac-toe inside. But Robertson, with a great save, fell into his glove. He wasn't quite sure where that was. Referee able to help him out. Calburn flips that one up to Nathan Twisk. Back to Twisk on this left side. Now down to Ben Circuti. Can't quite hang on as a pass broken up there from Wood. And here comes meant play. He'll slow that one down and finds Matt Wood. Aaron Batsis finds Wood on the inside. A nice little slip pick there. Matt Wood with 4. We'll get another great look at that. But again, you see there's the pick and roll where you kind of go set on your defender, but a slip is where you kind of look like you're going to, and you just kind of slip around as, again, you kind of create that separation, and he's able to put that one far side. It's Australia offense just dominating so far. Illegal procedure called on Bell. So Australia will pick it up in Calburn and go for a run here. Twisk on his wrong side, steps in, and that one was Portnoy. Now Bartos back to Twisk. Tries to take that alley, but a great defensive set here from Dennis. Another blocked shot from Australia. Back over called. And here comes Australia. And a bobbled pass right in front of the crease as Hannah Roberts could not hold on. Bartos takes that alley, bouncer goes to the far side and hits the glass. A little celebration there for 8. As, again, some great movement there from his partner, and Samboki able to kind of create some extra space and a little bit of an oomph there from Bartos to just kind of put that one past Deshawn for their 5th goal. Almost an immediate answer from Bell, but he stepped in the crease. As we'll get another look at this one here. It was quick off the face-off. Bell just shakes underneath. And, yeah, just those toes on that crease. I will say, I'm a proponent of white shoes with white creases. But you know what? This floor, they decided to go yellow creases. And I don't know too many people with yellow shoes. And here comes Australia. Try to put that one short side. Swallowed up by Robertson. And a 10-second violation is just a little slow there on that transition. Wood up to Aaron Batsy's on that left side. Big wind up from Panning, and bouncers will go as Panning finds the back of the net here. Again, a great find. No one challenging Panning, and he just steps into that shot. Good battle here at the face-off circle, but finally Templeton able to come away with it. Reynolds, 13-5 lead here for Australia. Now Matt Wood on the far side. Goes down to Lucas Wood. Reynolds. Up to Carter. Pulls it back short side. And we'll get a great look at this flip pass from Reynolds. Again, kind of creating that space on that two-man side with the righties, and a nice little inside. And he pulls it back to the short side. Another illegal procedure on Bell. So Hungary once again will pick that one up. Big shot from the outside from Hungary. And a rebound picked up. Tried to find a man behind the crease in Portnoy. And a delayed penalty coming to Australia. So I believe James Mullins is going to head to the box here for a slash. It'll actually be Ryan Landels. So Hungary 1 for 1 so far on the power play. We'll see what they can do here. Try to get their 6th goal. 3:45 remaining. Now on the near side. Back up to the top, an outside bomb. But Dennis able to collect behind the crease. Now we'll come running the other way. Dennis. Reynolds with it now. Up to Panning. Back to that far side. Trying to kill some clock here. 1:18 remaining on that penalty. And a late twister effort from Reynolds, but just a little bit too late. Cowburn comes up and over center. Goodmanson to Bartos. Little fake shot there. Back up to Goodmanson. Now Bartos sends that one low. And a big whack towards Dennis, but he's able to continue possession. Bobbled pass will go up and over center. .30 seconds remain on this power play opportunity, as a little bit slow to get out there is this Hungary offense. Shot coming there. And it trickles in from the late man coming off the bench. Mike Baggy said, yeah, okay, I'll take a minute, but I'll make it worth your while. As he just steps into that shot, and it just trickles past Deschamps. We'll get another look as he's kind of puts that fake down to pass down to the low corner, and instead just steps into it, and again, just trickling past the goaltender. 2:12 to go, 14-6 your score. Calburn picks that one up off the faceoff. Calburn trying to find a man over center. He does, the captain, Gudmundsson. Gudmundsson gets around his defender. Goes underneath. Around the crease, short side will go for Hungary as they've got two straight. And Dylan Portnoy goes airborne and makes it count. So a great feed there from Gudmundsson as he sees that kind of secondary slide coming from Dennis. And a timeout going to Hungary. So we'll get another look at this quickly here as he's able to kind of keep his toes out of the crease just barely. We'll get one more good look at this here. Again, you see Dennis kind of start to creep up for that slide, leaving him all alone. And my goodness, the discipline. Look at that. Shout out camera crew for slowing that one down. But my goodness, I would just fall forward. I don't have that much control to be able to just come to a complete stop. I would get like too eager and want to keep going. So very disciplined there from Portnoy for his second. 1:44 to go here in the first half as the referees will blow this one back into play. Hungary also 2 for 2 on the power play, so good looks for them. As just a 7-goal lead here for Australia. Both goaltenders heading back to their respective creases, and Mullins ready to go here at the faceoff dot. Mullins. Hannah Roberts sends that one over to the far side in Ryan Landels, who will come for a change. Wood over to Aaron Batsis. Reynolds on the near side. Finds a man inside. Oh, wow. That was a thing of beauty from Lucas Wood. And I don't know what's prettier, the pass or the goal. A little bit of a no-looker there, and Wood able to kind of get through two defenders as Carter has his eyes up, but his body's kind of moving up towards that center. So, again, that change of directions, turning the defender's head, so critical. Calburn, near side to Anson Carter. Excuse me, Nathan Twisk. Ten on the shot clock, under a minute to play here. Gonna need to get something. Wires one from the outside, a bouncer if they can regain possession. But Landel sends it up to Templeton, and we know he can run. All alone, Templeton, and a great save there from Robertson. 40 seconds to go. (15-7) is your score. Winning tries to wind that one underneath. And now Australia will use their timeout here in the first half, so we'll take a quick break and be right back for the remaining 25 seconds. 25.6 is your remaining time here in the first half, and I'm getting a kick out of Australia's fan club. They've got so many here. They've got some inflatable kangaroos that they've got lined up like fans. They've got kangaroo hats with Australian flags on them. It's pretty awesome to see them showing up and showing out for their home country. 15 to go, winning on the near side, 6-on-5 opportunity here as Lucas Wood initiates from that left side, left alone in the alley, finds Carter on the near side, tucks that one, but that will do it for the first half. 15-7 is your score. We will be right back after this 12-minute break.
It's your turn to be the spin doctor, the game changer, and the hit maker. Because with all the award-winning gaming, dining, and entertainment Turning Stone has to offer, you can be whoever you want to be. Especially when you want to be out with your crew. Turning Stone Resort Casino. It's your turn.
Hey, fans. For all the up-to-the-minute news on the UFX, go to the official website of Urban Fitness Extreme at ufxpro.com. Keep up with all your favorite teams and athletes. Get your tickets for upcoming events and check out our broadcast schedule. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram at UFX League for behind-the-scenes access and exclusive content. Visit ufxpro.com and follow us today.
From our unique origins to the modern game, the global lacrosse community has been preparing for this moment. Together, we step into a new chapter of growth, competition, unity, and inspiration for the next generation. At the Olympic Games in Los Angeles, we continue growing together. A new era of lacrosse starts now.
In 2001, AIS set out with a vision to secure the future of cyberspace, empowering businesses, citizens, and our country to thrive in a connected world. Every day, our experts advance cybersecurity for areas like AI, healthcare, and autonomous transportation, delivering on our promise of a secure future. Discover how AIS can support you, and if our promise inspires you, join our team. Advance your mission with AIS.
Right in the very center of upstate New York, there's a region that's bustling with new opportunity, state-of-the-art industry, education, and innovation, with history, world-class cuisine, and new and exciting things to do.
Welcome to Oneida County.
This is Oneida County, New York, and we're just getting started.
Every player knows the skills you learn on the field can be the foundation for anything you choose to do in life.
Thank you for connecting me to a greater community.
We're growing beyond goals on the field.
And our futures are united.
So thank you, lacrosse.
For inspiring me to be me.
We are better,
Safer.
And wiser together.
And we're building a stronger future
For everyone.
And second half action is gonna be underway soon here between Australia and Hungary. Australia holding a 15-7 lead as Matt Wood has 4 goals, leading the scoring for the Aussies, and brother Lucas Wood with 3. Carter and Aaron Batsies with 2, a single for Panning, Templeton, and Winnan. On the Hungary side, Portnoy with 2, and then Bartos, Twisk, Gurmudson, and Calburn. Goalies will stay the same here heading into the second half. As the referee's getting everything lined up here for the late afternoon game we have on deck here. Bell picks that one up off the face-off. Sends it up, and they'll wait for their offense to get onto the floor here as Winnan, who's got a goal early on in this game. Back over to the right side. Reynolds also has a goal here this afternoon. Batsies sends that one into the corner as the shot clock will expire. Hungary trying to get this one over the center line. They do, courtesy of John Samboki. Now Bartos, who's got 2. To the captain in Gudmundsson. 10 on the shot clock. Trying to get to the front of the cage, but just relentless defense, and another blocked shot for Australia as they are all over the place. So much pressure. You see as soon as Hungary steps out onto the floor, there's a yellow jersey right on him. Carter now with it on the right side for the Aussies. Matt Wood sends it to Aaron Batsies. Thought about a shot there. Tries to go the alley. Last second effort, but again, another shot clock violation. So now seeing some more adjustments from this Hungary defense as well, as they're starting to put some pressure out. Loose ball battle picked up, and a turnover. Landels for Australia. Sends it cross crease. Lucas Wood tried to put that one back short side, but a little too short. Here comes Hungary. Zirkudi down on the far side. Again, another double team, almost instant in transition from Australia. They send some of their forwards kind of back towards the center line, and often kind of sending an early double team, and then as soon as that's split up, they'll come off the bench, but it is paid off early here. Carter streaking off the bench, and a great stop there from Robertson as he was left all alone. Another great stick check, but finally Samboki able to come up with that ball, saving that from going back over, as Dylan Portnoy, who's got a pair, will let that one fly short side. Rebound there, opportunity, a great stop there from the Australian goaltender. And ball picked up here again by Gudmundsson, but a delayed penalty coming to Calburn for a cross check. The 17-year-old showing his strength here, a little too much maybe As he'll sit for 2. Reynolds will start the power play here. Australia also 1 for 1. 11:54 to go. Reynolds starts things up at the top for Australia. Winning down to the corner for Carter. Tried to find Reynolds streaking through the middle. But instead Ryan Zamboki tried to find some help, but that will back over. Violation called Anson Carter. Picks it up for Australia as they wait for their power play unit to get onto the floor. Winning on that right side, cross crease, little tic-tac-toe, couldn't quite hold on, was Lucas Wood. Winning, flip pass out to Matt Wood now. Surveying, finds Carter on the doorstep. And now this Australia power play 2 for 2. As we'll get a good look at this here. Again, Carter, just that kind of last second pass. This will be a great angle here. Winning, flips that one up to Wood. And you see that gap right there between those 3 defenders, kind of in a triangle on this near side. So a hat-trick marker. Referee's waiting to get everything set here. 16-7 your score. And I think the referee's just waiting for the time clock to get rid of that penalty up on the score clock. Also, on the other side behind some of their face-off players working on stick work, so there's inadvertent whistles going all over the place behind. I'm like, what's going on here? But really got to keep my ears locked into this floor to get distracted a little too easily sometimes. Braden Panting with it on the far side for the Aussies. Now Matt Wood on the top side. Wood finds Aaron Batsy's cross crease over to the righties. Back up to Matt Wood. 3 on the shot clock. He'll wind up there, but a great last second shot. It'll go up and over off of the goaltender, Aaron Batsy's. How about that? 17th goal for Australia. And another hat-trick marker. 4 players now with 3 or more goals, as we'll get another look here. Really quickly into that whistle. Again, another backdoor cut. Heads turned, no idea Aaron Batsy's was coming through the middle. And he took advantage. So 17-7 now your score. Bell, another face-off win. Flips that one to Carter. Another man with 3 goals. Carter tries to shake his defender underneath, instead flips and out to Winnan. Shot there. Save from Robertson. Panning back down to Winnan. Little 2-man game action coming from the righties. Slips to Wood on the inside, but swallowed up by Robertson. 9:40 remaining here in the third quarter. Winnan heavy on this press. Heads up as Dennis. Again, I don't call too many defenders names, but my goodness. Ashby Dennis has been all over the place. He's like the first player to get to the center line, to add that kind of double team. And this Australian defense just suffocating. Again, almost another over and back violation as Mathwin left alone on that far side. Flips it to Reynolds. Reynolds goes the alley and puts that one past Robertson for his second of the afternoon. Reynolds just a great dodge down that alley, down that lane, and we'll get another look here. Again, he kind of winds up and tucks it inside and able to put that one kind of towards that far side post. So a great goal. And they're 18th. Panning towards the near side. Left alone again. Will cut inside. Tried to go 5-hole. Loose ball. Battle still going. Finally, Hungary trying to come away with it. John Samboki, but turns it over as, again, Australia's forecheck. Reynolds flips that one over to the far side. Now playing from behind, looking for a cutter. Reynolds. Wood on the left side. Sends it back behind the goal. Little twister from Carter. Another turnover caused by this Australia forecheck, and they're really turning it up here in the third quarter. Reynolds, Matt Wood. Late man coming. Now back over to the righties. Sends that one just a bit too high and wide. And that will bring us to our third media timeout, so we will be back in just a few seconds.
We honor our Indigenous roots and international history. Lacrosse is more than a game. We play with speed, heart, and precision. Young, modern, electric, inclusive, growing across the globe. Lacrosse is everyone's sport, governed globally by World Lacrosse.
Welcome back inside Utica University Nexus Center for Day 4 action of the 2024 World Lacrosse Box Championships. We're here on the men's side of things. Australia an 18-7 lead over Hungary. Such a great facility here. 3 games going on over on the Nexus Center side of things, and a game going on in the odd across the skywalk. A lot of lacrosse here. Bartos tries to go underneath. Where is it? And sneaks it through. What a goal from Griffin Bartos. We'll get a great look here as, again, a little trickler. Those ones are tough as a goalie, as even the defender kind of shook his head there. So Australia still leading by 10, but a great effort there from Bartos. Hockey trying to find some help. Carter on the far side up to Reynolds. Now the near side with Lucas Wood. Reynolds. Now to Carter, back to Reynolds. Matt Wood. Sends that to the righties. A great save from Robertson. And a delayed penalty coming. Try to go 6-on-5 if they can, but who other than Dennis being there to pick up that loose ball? So Hamish Mathwin will sit for 2. For a slash. Now, Hungary's power play 2 for 2 so far. We'll see if they can again capitalize on this opportunity. Peter Goodmanson will start things off at the top center. And not sure if our camera crew can see, but Bartos practicing his golf swing as he's talking to the Australian bench. It's quite the sight to see. Back up to the top and Goodmanson. Now over to the lefties who will go to work. Cross crease pass to Bartos, couldn't quite hold on. Portnoy lets that one fly, stays in bounds, but 13 on the shot clock. A good bounce shot there, but again, another big save for Deschamps. Now Australia comes up and over center, Ryan Landels. Reynolds with it. They've got 1:20 to kill here. 5:23 remaining in the third quarter. On the near side is Wood. Sends that one to Reynolds. A nice shot on the run. So about 30 seconds killed there as they've got under a minute remaining on this power play. Nathan Twisk. Bartos back up to Portnoy. Now on that far side, lets that one go, but a good save. Double team coming in heavy from Hungary, but Landels just splits that one easy peasy. Lucas Wood. 20 seconds to kill, 10 or less on the shot clock here. Winning. Running down that right side, trying to find an option. No look pass over to Lucas Wood, but a little too late. Shot there from Bartos on the short side, but another great save. Unsuccessful power play. So the first stop for Australia's defense. Winning. Pulls underneath his defender. Try to get a stick around. 15 on the shot clock. Reynolds flips it to Wood. Backdoor cut there from Reynolds as he heads into the boards. And Cowburn gonna go right to the box again. So they'll trade places, and Australia will go on the power play, 2 for 2 as well. So both power play units successful thus far. 18-8 your score with 3:26 remaining. Reynolds will start things up here for Australia with Winnan, and Aaron Batsy's on the shooters. Lucas Wood and Anson Carter down in those kind of crease spots. Winnan down to Carter. Reynolds kind of calling for it in the middle as they'll get their motion moving here. Winnan back at the top. Aaron Batsy's cross crease look a little too high. 14 to go. Reaches around Aaron Batsy's. Talk about your stick having eyes. Just absolutely reaches around both his defender and the goaltender for his 4th of the afternoon. Check this out. Again, just a lengthy step. He's got long limbs. He's a tall guy out there, so he's kind of able to use that to his advantage and reach around. And that's number 4 for number 7. Good battle here in the middle. Still going for it. And finally, Templeton all alone. Short side marker, Templeton. As the Hungary goalie's down. But we'll get a great look. A little pop pass back. And Templeton, a great little seal there as well from Ryan Hockey. Robertson back to his feet. Great to see that. But again, one more look here as Templeton, an absolute Energizer bunny out on, actually maybe I should say Energizer kangaroo, as maybe a little similar in animals. I don't know, maybe not. But nonetheless, Templeton, just so much speed and quickness. He's all over on defense and obviously has got some quick hands as well, as he's got 2. 20-8 your score. Hockey behind the back pass, looking for his buddy in Templeton again, unable to do so. Cowburn. He came out of the box there. Cowburn. Falling to his feet, but still trying to pick that one up, but instead Mullins. Wood on the near side. Reynolds. Over to Wood, 14 on the shot clock, under 2 to play here. Lone lefty on the floor as they sent one early to the bench. Around the crease there, quick stick attempt from Carter. But Australia kind of sent one back to the bench to make sure that they had a guy out on defense. Not letting anything go for free in transition. Portnoy. Twisk sends that one to the near side, and Portnoy flip pass to Bartos, and a good look there, just couldn't quite finish it. Now on the far side. Winnan. Back up to Carter. Ten on the shot clock, as again, only 4 offensive players out here for Australia. Reynolds says, it doesn't matter how many of us you put on the floor, I'm still going to find a way to get to the back of the net, as Tyler Reynolds finds his hat-trick goal. You see a great seal, and he's able to roll off that one again, take it in the alley, puts that one through the legs. And again, look at that great pick, able to create that separation and gets Robertson kind of moving post to post. So he's able to put that one home. 21-8 now your score. And a delayed penalty now coming to Hungary once again. So a 3-for-3 power play unit for Australia as Mike Baggy will sit for a cross check. .44 seconds remaining here in this third quarter. Reynolds starts with it up at the top. Now over to the far side, down to the lefties. Playing pass around the perimeter. Wood, cross crease, look for Carter. Poetry in motion for this power play unit as a little tic-tac-toe. We'll get a great look. Just that, gosh, that shot just unbelievable. But again, kind of credit to those picks. You see those two players kind of cross in almost like a scissors or X formation, creating so much space for him now to kind of come through that middle. And Carter adds the 22nd goal. So another successful power play. And they're 4 for 4. Australia with possession once again up to Panning. Aaron Batsies, stutter step. Last second shot if they want it. Wood, buzzer beater, why not? Why not? 23-8. And that is number 5 for number 5, as just absolutely faked out his defenders and that man on the crease. As you see that little hitch, and he's just able to tuck that one. And I believe they're gonna put maybe, I'm gonna guess 0.4 seconds, maybe 1.4. No, 0.8. Okay, I was wrong. But, oh well, I'll let that one go. 0.8 seconds remaining, so we're just going to blow it in. And that will do it for the third quarter. We'll be right back after this short break.
We honor our Indigenous roots and international history. Lacrosse is more than a game. We play with speed, heart, and precision. Young, modern, electric, inclusive, growing across the globe. Lacrosse is everyone's sport, governed globally by World Lacrosse.
We had the Flying Dutchman for the Netherlands. Hungary scored a great goal to the top shelf. And so he said, Hungary for top cheese, which I thought was a pretty creative caption. So shout out Garrett Eddy for, keeping the socials fun at the World Championships. But nonetheless, here we go. As Australia once again able to collect off the faceoff is Landels. Ryan Landels up to Panning on the near side. A bit of a miscue there over and back, so a bit of a free clear here for Hungary. Nathan Twisk starts with it by his bench. Bartos goes underneath, tries to bounce or a rebound, but they'll say he stepped in the crease, so Australia will pick it up here and go for a run off the bench. Reynolds couldn't quite connect. Lucas Wood sends it all the way up and around to Marcus Arambatsis, who's got 4. And nice little attempt there from Reynolds, still trying to find it, but he's in the crease, so they will blow that one down. And here comes Hungary. Now to Twisk once again. But again, a double team looking to be sent almost every single time from this Australian defense, but now a delayed penalty coming. 11 seconds on the shot clock, so they're going to keep their goaltender out there. So they'll just play 5-on-5. 5 to shoot from the wrong side, Portnoy. But no worries, as now here they get a power play. So 2 for 3 so far. A slashing penalty going to number 17, Ryan Landels. So Peter Goodmunson will start things off for this power play unit. Sends it over to that left side. Right into the middle, there's a great stop. Only had 1 lefty on that possession. Just to note there, when looking, Dennis didn't want that shot. He'll slow it down and kill some clock, as obviously time very much on their side with a 23-8 lead here. Wood winning. 5 on the shot clock. Last second effort from Wood there. Tried that low sub shot. Minute 20 left on this power play. Spinning the ball around. Bartos tried to look for that cross crease up at the top there. A good stick in the lane from Templeton. Trying to come out of that corner. Needs a shot there. A good rebound collected by Hockey if he can handle it. And he does. So another good set there from this penalty kill unit of Australia. 40 seconds remaining. Arambatsi's on the far side. Back up to Lucas Wood. Winning. 5 to shoot. Arambatsi's all alone. One-handed. And now a penalty coming to Hungary's John Zamboki. He's not too pleased with that call. So they'll play 4-on-4 for 19 seconds. And Australia is going to pull their goalie. So they'll have a 5-on-4 set here. Winning at the top with it, sends it to the near side. Panning, they'll play pass back and forth for a little bit here as they're just kind of looking to kill the last few seconds. And a nice kind of play call from their coaching staff. Walks in on the doorstep. And there is going to be a reset there, so they'll maintain possession. Cross crease, look! Aaron Batsy's couldn't quite settle, but yes, so just to kind of walk through that again, they realized that the clock was going to wind down while they still had time on the shot clock, so they went 5-on-4 knowing that as soon as their guy came out of the penalty box, they could send him to the bench and put their goaltender back on. Maybe a little risky in terms of a quick kind of, intercepted pass or whatnot. However, they just kind of elected to play on the outside, so safe kind of bet from their offense. But again, smart kind of coaching there to allow this offensive unit to kind of push as long as they can here, as now they'll head to a power play for under a minute. Cross crease look, and Lucas Wood, that is 4 for number 4, as his brother Matt Wood's number 5 has 5, and Lucas Wood, number 4, has 4. Again, that cross crease look. That fake kind of sends those defenders looking down towards the bottom opposite, and he's able to just kind of send that through a few sticks, and their 24th goal. So another successful power play here for Australia as they're 5 for 5. Checking my math, that's pretty good. So 100% so far from their power play. Landals. Reynolds now with the ball, sends it to Matt Wood. Winning, going underneath, try to put that one far side. Last second effort there is going to be a reset if they want it. Reynolds heavy on the forecheck, but Hungary able to come up with the ball. Bartos working in on Landals. Bartos spins up and around, trying to find some help here offensively. Instead goes underneath his defender, but a great check there. Landals trying to get a stick free. Last second shot blocked by an Australian defender. Now Australia will head the other way. Men play, flips it up to Matt Wood. Wood sends it to the near side in Pannings. Back over to Wood. Flips it to his brother. And Panning will stutter step over his defender, sends that one on target. A rebound picked up by Panning. Winning, calling for it, open on the doorstep. Cranks around, falling to his legs. But now Cowburn going the other way. Wood heavy on his tail. Able to get that pass away. Big outside shot, but bounces high and wide over the net. Cowburn now coming in all alone. Swallowed up by Deshaun. Bit of a miscued pass over the head of Mathwin. Little twister pass. Back over to Bartos. Loves that alley move. Tries to flip it up, does to Bag. On his wrong side, takes a shot there, but that one will bounce off the goalie and out. So a bit of a reset here as Bartos working in on Dennis. Just relentless defense Bartos going to set that pick now. Goodmunson tries that bounce shot, but another great save. And here comes Bell. All alone, goes short side. And he came from all the way down under. Bell streaking up the floor, no one to beat, left all alone. And again, just tucks that one short side past Robertson for their 25th goal. Mullins flips that one to the far side. Hockey with it now. Reynolds up at the top, getting a little physical now on the interior. Winning back down to the right side. Tried to find Winning kind of cutting, but held up. Reynolds swings it back to the right. He's a big shot there from Carter, but a good save right in front of the crease as Hungary loose ball push. So Australia will maintain possession, but a fourth and final media timeout. We'll be right back in a quick few seconds here.
We honor our Indigenous roots and international history. Lacrosse is more than a game. We play with speed, heart, and precision. Young, modern, electric, inclusive, growing across the globe. Lacrosse is everyone's sport, governed globally by World Lacrosse.
Back for the final 7 minutes of action here at the Nexus Center for this afternoon game between Australia and Hungary. 25-8 Australia leads, and man, their offense has been fun to watch, but I am so impressed with their defense and the stamina, the athleticism, tenacity of this team. They're pressuring all over the floor. It's been a treat to watch. Down on the far side. Now up to Winning. A bit of a bobbled pass as he doesn't like that one. Hungary will go the other way. Just rolls that one over to the captain in Peter Goodmunson. Marked closely there by Dennis. Back to Bartos, lets that one fly. And Bartos with such a heavy shot from the outside. Still working, but ultimately the netminder able to come up with that one, and Australia will go the other way, meant play. Wood. Letting them have a bit of a 4-on-4 as Bartos waiting down in his offensive zone. Little shimmy shake move there from Panning as he adds to his tally. He's got 2 now. Again, a nice little move, kind of about to throw that swim dodge, but notices the top side is open as he kind of gets Cowburn moving. And again, just a great shot over the top, pulls it back to the short side. 26-8 is your score here. And Templeton Again, electing to kind of go 4-on-4 here as we're under 6 to play. Back in, violation called as they stepped back in the crease was John Samboki. So Australia will pick it up, and they're actually going to risk it. They're going to risk it. They're going to go 5-on-4 here, leaving Bartos alone kind of in that back end. I like it. And so does Reynolds, as once again they capitalize, as Reynolds now with his 4th. He'll just step into that one. Took about 7 different steps before he kind of let that shot go. But again, no one's going to come to you. You got to make the defense play you. And illegal procedure called on Belt, so Hungary will pick it up. Now on the near side, Twisk. Looking for that flip pass option, sends it up to Sercuti, who will find Bartos, but Landels another big soak. Now on the near side is Twisk. Tried to find Bartos behind the net there, but just unable to do so. And now Australia heading up the other way, as the clock is not moving to my vision. The shot clock is, but the time clock is not. So we're just kind of frozen in time here. Not sure who will notice it first. And here we go. A little free lacrosse maybe. Hungary will pick it up. Calvert. Twisk trying to take that alley, but again, those slides just so quickly made by this Australia team, and a big save from Deschamps. Twisk flips over to Bartos. Sends it back to Twisk. And the goaltender just kind of fixing their helmet. I will say, after you're finished with this game, because obviously I don't want you to leave. After, though, tune in to the Haudenosaunee women are playing Hong Kong, China right now on the floor behind me, and it is currently 2-2. So tune into that one after this. Support women in sports. Switches hands. But a great stop from Australia's netminder. Panting over to Reynolds. Heavy pressure from Wood. And now here comes Australia the other way. 4 minutes to go. Winning. Heads up and lets that one go, even with the man on his tail. Jesse Winning with his 2nd. Calburn looking to kind of make that last second check. Winning just got it off in time. And a timeout called from Hungary, so we'll take a quick break here and be right back. Just under 4 minutes to go here. Australia up 28-8. As they just took a timeout, trying to find Bell on the backdoor cut there. Reynolds instead will pick it up. Now Panning. Aaron Batsy's on the near side, swings it over to the righties. 5 on the shot clock. Panning finds Wood, steps around his defender. A last-second shot there, just bounces over the top, and Cowburn will pick this one up and crosses over center. Cowburn now into the near side boards, trying to find some help there, heavily pressured by Mathwin. Does it all himself, tries to go short side, but again, tough for a righty kind of on that side to find that near side post. So now here comes Australia. An attempt there, but it bounces behind the cage, and so Hungary will pick it up and go the other way. Sends it up to John Samboki, trying to find some help there, as again that pressure from Australia still coming all the way out. Bartos whips that one across, a little too hot to handle. Trying to get a last-second shot off is Serkuti, and a little twister pass, but no dice, as Australia again able to have a great lockdown defensive set. Jump shot there, attempt from Winnan. Able to pick up his own rebound, not really sure he knew where it was going. Another crease attempt, that one will hit the post and go outside. Under 2 minutes to go here. Cowburn carries this one over center. Nathan Twisk. Finds Serkuti up at the top, swings it behind the cage. Looking for the jump shot. Goalie turned all the way around. Probably scared him with that eye contact. It's scary when the goalie turns all the way around like that. Off the bench is Reynolds, one-handed grab. Sends it up to Wood. Flips it to his brother. They play pass back and forth. Carter swings it behind the net. Finds Winning, a bounce shot, 5-hole. And Winnan's third of the afternoon. We'll get another look again, turning those heads. You see his defender turns and looks at Wood behind the net, allowing Winnan to just kind of creep up over to that right side a little bit more, get that extra step, his hands free, and able to put that one home. .1:14 to go here. Templeton tried to pick up that one, as Landals will instead. And Landals still with it in the offensive zone, as he'll come for a late change. Panning with it on the near side. Under a minute to go here now. Aaron Batsy's right back to him, a little give and go. Again, attacking from behind. Wood will just send that into the body of Samboki. And here comes the captain, Peter Gudmundsson, one to beat. He'll crank that one from the outside. Another block shot from Dennis. God, if they only kept track of how many block shots that man had. Under 30 to go. Delayed penalty coming. Picked up, and 18 to go on the game clock. Reynolds. And I believe that they're just going to run timeout here, as the time will tick down to 0, and that will do it for this game here. Australia comes out on top 29-8. I'm Mackie Jenner. It's been an absolute pleasure to call this one, and you hear some cheering behind me. Go check out the Haudenosaunee and Hong Kong China women playing after this one. We'll be back later on World Lacrosse TV.